Hi guys, this is Rusty 78609 in Central Texas, USA, and if I can get my camera set up right, then we'll do this video, okay? Anyway, it's not going to be perfect, but that's okay. This is a, don't touch it, is a Google Home Assistant. I just got it yesterday, and I've played with it a little bit. I also have a Amazon Echo that I've been looking at too, and you're not going to, the fact that my top of my, I got hair on my head, but anyway, you don't need to see the top of my head anyway. But anyway, this is not going to be an in-depth review. It's just going to give you the point of view of a 72-year-old retired individual that lives in an RV, a full-time RV, done it for 25 plus years, and I'm going to give you my thinking or opinion on the Google Home Assistant. Okay, and I've got my sunglasses beside it so you can get an idea of the dimensions of the product, and this pen kind of gives you an idea too of the dimensions of the product. But I'll tell you what the dimensions of the product are very quickly. They are, it's approximately 6.5 inches tall and by about 3.5 inches wide, and that's all you need to know about that. And when you get it in the box, I'm not going to do an unboxing because if you can't figure it out how to, if you can't figure out how to get it out of the box, then you probably don't need it anyway. So now that we've got it out of the box, it's got a little, it's got these cute little cards, okay, that come with it, like a little deck. And you can also get a different colored base if you don't want that. You can pay 20 bucks and get a different color if you want one. I don't really care what color the base is, but that's up to you. It's got a quick start guide, of course. It says visit GECO home device, blah blah blah, and so you can make requests by touching it, or you can do it orally. You can either say Google, or you can say Google. Okay, and I'll show you that in just a minute. And but anyway, there's several things you can do. Basically it's a speaker with some other stuff. Okay, and just to give you an example, say, hey Google, what day is it?
It is Wednesday, the 30th of August, 2017.
Hey Google, turn the volume up. What time? Hey Google, what time is it?
The time is 10:48 a.m.
Okay, now as far as the speaker quality, it's good. Okay, I can tell you that. Hey Google, turn the volume up. Hey Google, play Pandora.
Okay, here's some music on Pandora.
It's got good sound. I mean, it really does. I mean, I can't believe they get that good a sound out of this little speaker, but they do. It's really great. It's got good bass. No, it's a very good speaker. It fills the room with, now you can turn it down by touching this and going around, okay? See what I mean?
Okay, great. I'll be here.
Hey Google, turn the music off. Thank you. And whenever the device is listening, those little lights will be, you can see those little lights on the top, and that's a little bit different from the Amazon Echo, and when I compare the two, I'll explain that. But you can say a lot of things. You know, you just say, hey, or okay, you know who, and you can say stop, turn it up, volume level 6, repeat that, what can you do, blah blah blah. You can check the weather, the news, you pick your own news station, you can set up lists, you can do your grocery list, you can do to-do lists, you can do calendar lists, you can set timers, you can set alarms. If you have a smart home, you can set your thermostat, you can dim lights, you can do all kind of things, okay? But for me, I mean, I live alone in a little old bitty travel trailer in the middle of nowhere, and I'm going to get a smaller one, believe it or not. And I'm 72, so I don't need all the cute little bells and whistles. The reason I was looking at these devices is I'm moving into, or I bought a new 16-foot travel trailer, and it'll be delivered sometime next month, I hope. And it doesn't have a sound system in it or a TV or anything like that. It's really a plain Jane basic model, and I was looking for a speaker. And then it occurred to me that rather than buy a high-end Bluetooth speaker that cost you somewhere between $60 and $100, depending on what you want to spend or more, that I would just look at one of these smart devices, smart speakers, and use it. Then I'd have the speaker and with the capability of doing other things, because as I get older, this will be an extension of my memory. All right. In other words, this will help me. If I'm like this morning, I open the refrigerator. I have walnuts and cereal and stuff with blueberries for breakfast, and I noticed I was a little bit low on walnuts, and I just spun right around and said, hey, whatever, and add walnuts to my grocery list, and boom, it's there. And then you have an app on your phone, and when you get to the grocery store, you just open that app, and there's your grocery list, and you're good to go. And when you get through, you can delete the list, and you're done. And the same way with your to-do list, you can do daily reminders. Like yesterday, there was something I wanted to do, and I just had it remind me at 6:30 to do a certain thing, and at 6:30 I get this little reminder to do that. All right, and also it will. You can make phone calls with this device. I'm not sure how to do it yet because I don't really care about that. I don't need to make any phone calls. You can also do text and other thing, which is really interesting. But basically, what you've got for me is a device that is an extension of my mind, and that it helps me remember things on my calendar to do. If I think of something I need to do, before I forget, I can say, hey, what's your name, and add it to my to-do list. This one won't read audiobooks or watch yet. Now Google's coming along fast. I mean, they kind of got started late. The Amazon, what her name is, product Echo, they've got a year and a half lead on them. They've got these. Well, I don't want to talk about that yet. But anyway, this device is good. I'll try to get it to read a book. Hey Google, read a book.
Sorry, I'm not sure how to help. I'm still learning.
It can't do books yet. Okay. So. And also, one of the things I was surprised they can't do, they can't tell you the barometric pressure. Watch this. Hey Google, what's the barometric pressure?
Barometric pressure, another term for atmospheric pressure.
Yeah, see, they'll tell you the definition of it, but they won't tell you what the barometric pressure is. What is the barometric pressure? Hey Google, what is the barometric pressure in Kingsland, Texas?
Sorry, I don't know how to help with that.
See, there's several things it can't do. Hey Google, what's the weather?
Currently in Kingsland, it's 79 and sunny. Today, it'll be mostly sunny with a forecasted high of 90 and a low of 66.
So you get all that, and you can also get stock quotes. Hey Google, give me a stock quote for Elio.
As of 10:57 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time today, the price for Elio Motors stock on the OTC markets is $7.26, up 0.36% from yesterday.
So there's some things it can do. It can't give you oil prices and all that stuff, but the basic stuff. And again, this stuff is expanding quickly. I mean, what it can't do today, probably 2 months from now to be able to do great. But as far as news source, it's great. As far as weather, great. Sound, great for listening for music for me, and that's what I wanted to use it for. As far as the list, to-do, and grocery list, great. Calendar, great. Audio books, this one doesn't do them yet, but it will. So, I would give the product a 9 or what, for what I'm going to use it for. I think it's okay. I paid $100. Well, with sales tax, it was $106 delivered to my door from Walmart. You can't get this product at Amazon, so I can't leave a link to it. I mean, I'm an Amazon affiliate. I get a little commission off this stuff. It doesn't cost you any more if you use the link to buy a product. It comes from the person that sells the product to Amazon. So, it just helps me out, that's all. But I will leave a link. Well, I can't leave a link to this Google Home. I can't. But I can't. I don't have a way to do it. The only one I know how to do is Amazon, because they've got it real easy. You just click, and you're done. But so for those people that are getting older, like me, again, I'm 72. you know, it is an extension of your mind. It is very helpful. And at some point, when I was setting this up, oh, and also here's something you need to know. You can set this up using your smartphone as a hotspot, okay? Initially, when I got the Amazon product, the Echo, I tried to set it up, and I was very frustrated because I was talking to two different Amazon techies, and neither one of them could walk me through it. But anyway, the third time was the charm. The next morning, I was ready to take it back, the Echo, and but I got up the next morning and was walking, and I said, I'm not giving up. It's got to work, because I'm using my Chromebook off the hotspot feature on my phone. I'm using my Roku TV, my printer. So why can't this thing do it? And sure enough, I called, and third time's a charm. I got another techie and walked me right through it, and we set up the Echo, and so it's still here. Now this one I got and called Google support. I wasn't on hold very long. I mean, it's good service so far, good customer support, and the techie, you know, just walked me right through it. You do have to have another phone other than the one that your smartphone hotspot feature is on, and but once you get it set up, then you can just use your smartphone feature, and you know, you can turn the device off, leave, be gone for days, I guess, and come back. Because I turn mine off a couple of times a day when I go run errands, and you know, they're without internet. So when I come back, I just turn on the hotspot, they connect automatically, and we're good to go. So for those of you that are just using your smartphone and your smartphone hotspot feature for your total internet, then it will work. Both of them will. You just have to get the right techie and have them walk you through it. But having said that, the Google, let's see, here's one more. It's kind of cute. Here's a cutie. Hey Google, tell me a joke.
One joke coming up. What do you call someone who points out the obvious? Someone who points out the obvious.
They're not the greatest jokes in the world. They're not. I mean, they're really weak. But, you know, they may put a smile on you. I can't figure some of them out. I mean, like that one right there. Never mind. Let's try one more, and then we'll end this video. Hey Google, tell me a joke.
This might make you laugh. What do you call a belt made of watches? A waste of time.
It's weak. That's very weak. I mean, it makes me smile because it's so weak. I mean, it's worse than my jokes. But anyway, guys, from Central Texas, USA, let me say this. As a toy, of course, I needed a speaker, so I got a win-win, okay? I just happened to get a smart speaker, okay, for the same price. Actually, I've got two of them. Now, here's something else I will suggest. You know, they each have different, well, I don't want to talk about that yet. I want to compare them later. Okay, this video's over. So anyway, having said that, overall, I think it's useful for a lot of people and a lot of things. It's very convenient, and once you get used to using it, I can see where it would be a great benefit for elderly people like myself or anyone else. Even somebody that's busy, doesn't want to take time to get a pen and write all this crap down. You know, you can set up reminders all day long, okay? And if you wanted to, you can actually do this. You can take your smartphone in your car with the hotspot once you've got it set up. You can put this in your car, all right? Get you an inverter that plugs into your cigarette lighter, and then plug this thing into the inverter, and you've got a Google Home on the road. I'm telling you, it'll work. I guarantee it will. I'm not going to do that because I don't need to. You can use your smartphone just as well, but it's got a better speaker, you know what I mean? But anyway, having said that, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye bye bye, USA made when you can, drink plenty of water, take deep breaths through your nose and out through your mouth. Why? Because that relieves stress. Relieving stress lowers your blood pressure, believe it or not. So anyway, guys, that if you're looking for the Google product, you know, I'd say it's as good. You know, I'm not going to say that yet. I'm going to do a comparison next. So look forward to that. I may do it tomorrow. But anyway, guys, enjoy your day from Central Texas and my luxurious 26-foot travel trailer. Adios. Bye bye.